paper, on paper were heads above us, but on the pitch we couldn't tell any different. Couldn't tell any different at all. And in fact, I think a neutral here today would say we were robbed.
Yeah, listen, football's it's got a way of kicking you in the teeth, hasn't it, at times, and I'm just immensely, I've got to say, immensely proud of my players, because they've put unbelievable shift today for this club and the cause, and for myself and the chairman and everyone concerned with the club, and ultimately for each other. You know, the team in there, that you can see that because the way they played on the pitch today, they are a team. And we had to make 3 changes before this game because we had late injuries and illnesses, and we played 2 boys from the under-21s. I went to watch against Hastings, and they were absolutely outstanding. Dan Key, local boy, and Ollie Brown. And Dan's got his goal. He was absolutely fantastic today. And,
he was.
I think they've grown from boys to men today.
I've got to agree with you. I was a little bit, I won't say concerned, but I was a bit surprised seeing Ollie in there, because I didn't know the background to the injuries and so on. But Ollie began to look the part, didn't he? The longer the game went on, he was really good. And that's a hard position to play in midfield at that age.
Good players. You've got to put trust, as a manager, you need trust in your players, and they need trust in you. And you've got trust in them, sorry. So for them boys to step up to play against a team is obviously Ebbsfleet's calibre. You wouldn't have known which one was Ebbsfleet, like you say, in the middle of the park, and who wasn't. So yeah, the future's looking bright. It's Whitstable, but again, I want to go on record again as saying fantastic support by the Whitstable people, and let's hopefully they've enjoyed it and want to come again, because you can see the effort that everyone's trying to put in. We want to get people through that turnstile, because that's when the grounds, little grounds like this, come alive, isn't it? When we get a decent crowd in.
They certainly do, and ironically enough, we've got them again in the cup in a few weeks' time, haven't we?
Yeah, February is it? I think sometime like that. So yeah, we're looking forward to that one. So maybe we can get a bit of justice, maybe.
A little bit of justice.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I think if you're their staff in their dressing room, you think you'd probably say that they dodged a bullet today, and quite fortunate, I've got to say. But it was a great cup tie, you know, and a great spectacle for Kent, and 2 teams really having a go at each other in the right ways, and ultimately I think football won today, all round.
I agree.
On a difficult surface, bit blustery, but it just puts a bit of pill in your mouth when you get beat off a fluke goal, and you don't mind it if it's a bit of good play or it's a shot from 30 yards that goes in the top corner, but to get beat off a fluke, off a cross on the bar line, it's difficult to take, especially for my goalkeeper, who was outstanding.
He was.
Didn't deserve that.
Very difficult for me to, you're quite right, Luke ended up man of the match. The lounge bar at Tankerton Support sponsor the man of the match. That was fantastic, but very difficult when you've got 16 players to pick out man of the match when there's a performance like that.
Exactly, I think you couldn't really say. You know, my 2 centre halves, Lawrence Harvey was outstanding captain, Dan Wells, you know, he had to go in there because obviously John Guestwick got injured Thursday. You know, and Jake McKenzie and Scott Aird today was just like he carried the whole of Whitstable today. For someone so small, and he was absolutely a thorn in their side all game, you know. And I've said all along that these players at Whitstable can step up to the next level, and you can see that because we've been to these grounds and beat these teams away from them. So we just want to, like I say, try and get people through the turnstiles to get a bit more money for me, because I want to be greedy, this, that and the other, to get some more help and get some more players to give us that lift again.
The next challenge for you now is to carry this form into the league, obviously. Yeah,
it's a challenge, not for me, but for my players as well. They've set a standard today. If they keep that standard and they keep the way they're played today, then there's nothing will faze them, you know, and got no fears in my mind that we will climb the league. It's when you stop that and you turn up and you think it's just going to happen. You've got to go and make things happen as a footballer, and nobody ever gives you 3 points. You've got to go and earn the right to get 3 points. So obviously it's going to be a difficult game against a team like Merstham I went to watch last week, and we're a good football inside, so we need to bring the A game again and put that performance in. That we'll be okay against Merstham.
And yes, again, performance-wise towards the end, our fitness level, absolutely superb again.
It did, and it took over the game again, and I'm just so proud of my players. As much as we're disappointed, and obviously the way you get beat, but they've won for me, my players. In my heart, I know they won, and they won the game for me. And yeah, we've been beat, but they won the game. I think they won the footballing game, I've got to say.
Well, I think we couldn't leave on a better note, and that's great. And we look forward to Tuesday night here at the Belmont.
Yeah, great. Get your bed here.
Get your bed here, yeah. So Tuesday night here at the Belmont, and because this week, training-wise, you've been down here 2 or 3 times anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. I think you might as well buy a house here or something and move out here. But no, listen, it's all over now. We've hit the headlines for the right reasons,
yes.
And it's put Whitstable firmly back on the map, and we've raised a few eyebrows, and I think we've won a few friends along the way. You know?
I think you're right. Well done, Nicky, and we look forward to